What's up, guys?
Hello.
We are here at the Goodwill in Sullivan again.
Yep, we love this place.
Yeah, we're gonna make it our weekly stop, and we're here with our daughter and grandson again.
Yep.
And we are gonna head in and see if we can find some gems.
So let's do this right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I head over to the clothing, and the first thing I find was this Ariat shirt. Nice plaid one, so in the cart it goes. Then I came across an Eli Cattleman, awesome Western shirt.
This is me going down the t-shirt aisle, and I found this Harley Davidson shirt. It's for Wabash County in Terre Haute, Indiana. And so my past findings of Harley Davidsons, I just decided to pick this one up. It goes next to cash there. Then we found these muck boots here, a little bit dirty, but from the research it seems like they do pretty good as long as I just clean them up. So we're gonna put these in the cart as well.
Check out these purple Zumba shoes. They're awesome. I thought they would flip pretty well. I've never seen anything like this, and the comps looked great. Ooh, look what you found.
Yeah, the Supreme bag. I like Supreme. I rock it here and there. I was showing Tara here though how it was fake. The font was off, and they usually have a tag on the bottom right hand corner that says Supreme too, so definitely fake.
Good eye, babe. Then I found these awesome Nikes. I thought they'd be worth a little bit more, but still a good pickup.
Nice, babe.
Thanks. So, and then I found this bag of goodies. I always look through these to see if there's any like vintage stickers or vintage Christmas items that might be worth picking up, but unfortunately it didn't. These were the last things that I ended up finding. We're heading out, and I found some Allen Edmonds. Definitely picking those up. I saw this camera as we were checking out. I did pay up for it, but it's definitely worth the pickup, and flipped quick. We spent $71 today, and we should make that just back on the camera. Keeps this boy into the ground. Too much thrift shopping. Just kidding.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our haul that we're going to go through with you right now. This is from our Goodwill in Sullivan,
Yep.
Indiana. So,
We can call it Sully.
yeah, we'll call it Sully. Nice.
Hey, Mr. Sullivan! Guys, I told you, call me Sully.
So here we go with the haul. I'll start first. So there's a flannel here from a brand called Rough.
The big butterfly.
Big one. So my daughter actually picked up this for me. She say, "Hey Dad, do you want this for the winter time?" Yeah, sure. I like these insulated, what's the right term for that, babe? Sherpa? Yeah, Sherpas, inside and insulated, so be warm. And so I think I just got this for about probably $5, so I'm gonna have that there. That's for me. All right, and what else did I get here?
Oh, and then I got some overalls. My daughter found these for me. So I like
daughter's
my
shout-outs.
overalls, and being out here in the country definitely fit right in with these guys. So picked those up. I'm not sure how much we paid for these. Usually things are pretty reasonable there, like $6, something like that.
Yeah.
So not too bad there.
Yep, okay. Gosh, this must be the personal bag for us. We don't know what we're pulling out of the bag, guys, so like we didn't like arrange it. We know about where we went, but like for the bag wise, it's
Yeah,
whatever.
we've got several hauls that we're kind of backed up on. So
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's,
It's been a few days since we've been there.
yep. My daughter again. Hey Dad, for the winter time. So here's some insulated, I don't know.
Sherpa?
I think they go with the boots. That's what it is.
Yeah, you put them in the boots
Yeah.
to keep you extra warm.
Yeah, so
Because
these
he's
are.
gonna need that.
Yeah, I just get
He's
really
freezing
cold.
right now, and it's not even fall yet.
Yeah.
So winter should be really fun.
Yeah, cold-blooded.
You're like a lizard, I think.
Yeah, probably. Wait, aren't lizards like hot-blooded?
No, I don't know. They always said lizards are cold-blooded. Oh, maybe you're like a snake. You want to be a snake?
No, I hate snakes.
Yeah, he loves snakes.
No.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
All right, going back on track here. So this is made by On Guard Industries. So yeah, will keep me warm.
Yeah, and those were like $1, so
Yep.
definitely worth it. This is mine. Another personal item here.
This is a personal bag.
I sometimes like hats on me, not always, but I liked this one. I thought it was super cute.
Gangsta.
For being out in the sun. Oop, put that flapping.
Flap it out.
So when we're out in the sun, like we're gonna be cleaning, washing our truck today. That is a hot mess, and so I thought this would be great for keeping the sun out. So that was personal use on my end. And then I think there is, actually this one is for resale.
All right, we finally come to the resale items.
Yeah, if we haven't bored you enough with our personal
these guys
items.
just bought for themselves.
Right.
All right, this one's by Eli. I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Eli Cattleman, since 1878.
Yeah.
It's a big man version of it. So
yeah. So we picked up several of these the last time we were in Sullivan at that Goodwill. So we must have missed one. So we will probably bundle this with the other ones. But like I said in the other video, if you guys didn't see it, we picked up several of these shirts. We will put that listing, actually put that video in our listing so you can check it out if you missed it. But we got a ton of these shirts with the pearl snap buttons, and I'm not sure if they are vintage. I think they might be, but they were all donated by the same person because we're all the same size.
Yeah.
So what's nice about that is when you pick up shirts that are super cheap, that might not be valuable on their own, you can always bundle them together, and then that entices buyers to buy them, especially if they're in their size, of course.
Yeah, shout out to Hushman, I think. It's the name written on
He wrote on the inside of his
shout
tag.
out to you. You're about to be famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
Of your lots of 5 that we picked up from you.
That's
so,
right.
There you
Thanks
go.
for those, guys.
Yeah, okay, one last one here. Alright. Ooh. So some of the stuff that Tara picks out, I don't even see. I might miss them, but I'm like, ooh.
And vice versa.
So yeah, Ariat Pro Series shirt. Good looking out on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we know to pick up Ariat boots. Is there anything else Ariat? Is there?
Ariat's jackets are good. Mostly the big stuff like jackets, boots, of course, and.
But I don't think I've ever. I might have found an Ariat shirt, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So they do have the spell out in the back here, and it is the Pro Series. Honestly, it didn't really do too much research on this. I was just like, you know what, it's Ariat and it's super cheap, so we're just gonna pick that up.
Yeah.
This will probably be a bread and butter item for us.
Probably.
Might take a little bit of time to sell.
Yep.
But if we come up across another one, we might bundle it if we haven't listed it yet.
So not a fun fact, but true fact about Ariat is most of their stuff do pretty good resale, or bread and butter, like Hera says. But the ones that don't really do a good one is t-shirts. That's what I came out. But unless it's like brand new,
brand new tags on it, or had like a really cool design on it, we'll still pick it up. But I haven't come across any of those yet.
I mean, I have in the store like probably around 3 of them. I should have lot them, but I'm still learning. So Hera's been a great senpai. And just like telling me, like, you know, just because it's like if you find like a lot of what would you say, babe, like 3 or 5 or
2 to 3. You know, you don't want to, obviously a lot is 2, more than 1. So you know, if you could do well on like 3 shirts that you could bundle and they're all the same size, so usually donated by the same person, then you can do really well on those. You know, like I said, bread and butter, $15, $20, and something like that. That's make it worth your while, because clothes are not honestly the most fun to photograph. And then you have to measure them. You have to make sure they're not wrinkled. There's a lot that goes into clothing, so I don't love selling clothes, but I will, and we've gotten better about selling more clothes. But yeah, so you kind of have to make it worth your while. But if you can make $20 on it, and they sell pretty fast, pick them up.
Yeah, I will remember that next time I come across 2 or more on that.
Yep. So then we got, let's see. You also picked up this shirt, honey.
Yes. So from my research on things, Harley Davidson does very well.
Mostly vintage stuff, but
Yes.
definitely some that are not vintage, but it depends on what
Right.
it is.
Like, I'll try to just pick it up without even looking at it because they seem to be a bread and butter item, but then some other ones, when I do look it up, then there'll be like maybe a special event that's happened or something. Like a store ones are really popular, so that's why I got this one. This is the Wabash Valley one right here.
Now, Wabash Valley is actually what they call, it's kind of, I think, an umbrella name for the Goodwills in this area. So, but obviously it means something else. It's not obviously Harley Davidson Goodwill. So, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. We should probably do some more research on what that actually means.
Yeah, and this is in
But
Terre Haute,
yeah, so we're learning
Indiana.
Terre Haute. Not me, Tara. I wish I owned this city, but I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came from Terre Haute's area that's near here.
Yeah, and then the other reason why I picked this up was it just had the year 03 on there, but it says copyrighted 02, so
Yeah, so it is
like
vintage.
vintage,
It is.
so
It is considered vintage at
that's
this
why
point.
I just didn't look it up. I just kind of picked it up, and when I came to look it up later, I think it was like around the 25 mark probably.
Yeah, so bread and butter.
Yeah.
So next up, we got another shirt here. This must
Oh.
be personal use.
This is from me. So like,
Wow,
I
this
don't
whole
know.
video is going to be about
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah. Sorry guys. I think we just did a lot of personal, but no, we got some more stuff.
Yeah.
So I just picked this one up because the color was pink. That meant like half off, and the t-shirts there is like about $5, I think. T-shirts.
I think they're around 3 or 4,
Oh, are they?
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I pretty much got it for like $1.50 or something like that. $1.50, $2. But I thought it was cool because it said home, and that's where we just moved to, Indiana, state of Indiana. This is no place like home, so yeah,
Kind of like
supporting
Wizard
Indiana.
of Oz.
Yeah, there's no place, but I don't have those like ruby slippers. or
Oh,
anything
I
like
can get them for you.
that. No, that's not going to be on my list of personal things to do.
I'll try to find some when we're at this store.
No,
Oh.
I'll just be like reselling those. This one has a story.
Yeah, so
So,
I don't know, was it actually these ones
Yes.
or was it different ones?
No,
Okay,
these
so,
are the ones.
so
So,
we were at Sullivan before,
Yeah.
the week before.
we went like crazy. We were in there for 3 hours, guys. So, long story short, we went there and we went on everything in our car. We had like 3 carts, seriously, 3 carts. And so we were going through all the stuff, looking on eBay to see how much they're worth. And then when I was putting back stuff that we didn't want, it might have been in the beginning too, but like, saw these muck boots and I'm like, I need to put these in the cart, but I'll do it on the next round of going around.
Right.
I never got these.
Yep, he forgot them.
Yeah.
And then I had seen them, we weren't shopping together. I had actually seen them on the cart. And I don't know, I think I must have got sidetracked with our grandson.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
probably
like,
the
I'm
case.
thinking I've got to look those up or put them in the cart. But my cart was like
That's huge.
already high. So
Yeah.
I probably was like, okay, let me just look those up. But I didn't. And so we both ended up leaving that store. And
Yeah.
we were like, oh my gosh. Like, we both were talking about
We're
these
talking about the Muck Company
the boots. And he's like, I saw these boots. And I said, I saw them too. And then I'm like, we both didn't pick them up.
Yeah,
So
and so we should have went and got them in the cart, and then, so like the whole thing, we got home, we're like, oh my gosh, we should have grabbed the muck boots, and we didn't know how much the value was, and then we looked it up. Some of these go for like $60, and they're like pre-owned too.
So we went back a week later.
Yeah, that's right. We went
And
back
he
a
found
week.
them.
Yeah, that was the first thing I went to go grab. I'm
Yeah.
like, let me see if they're still there, and
Yep.
like
So,
days later.
This
here
is
you
what
go.
it's called, Muck
Boot
Muck
Company.
Boot Company. So if you guys see that, and these are actually, I don't know if they all have like the duck boot type bottom here, but these are really cool because they've got a cool little plaid
Oh,
here, and I
buffalo plaid.
believe they're women's. Yeah, they are women's size. So I think the men's honestly would do better, but these will still do pretty well. How much did you say that these ones were going to go for?
So the funny thing is about these ones, the gray ones were listed, but not the black version. So we got kind of a good pair. So I think the gray version, I'll put it up here. I think it was like about 60 for them, pre-owned. So That's why we kind of was just like, oh man, we should have grabbed those.
Right. And I believe we paid $9.99 for these, but actually they were half off. So I'm glad we waited, so it was worth the wait. So we got them for $5. So you can't go wrong. And if anything, they would be too big for me, but I could wear them.
They were very small for me. I tried them on, and I didn't know they were women's. So like, yeah. Yeah, but like they're supposed to be good for the mud, especially around here in Indiana. So.
Yeah, lots of mud. All right, so then I found these actually.
Yeah.
They caught my eye on the shelf because they're so bright. They are Nikes, and you do want to look up Nikes. They're not all good sellers, but these ones actually were in really good condition, a little worn, and like I said, the colorway just caught my eye, and so when I looked these up, I knew they'd be worth something, and I think they are worth around $40-ish. So not too bad. I believe shoes there are $6.99, something like that. So not too bad. I picked up these Zumba shoes, which are, in my opinion, really ugly, but
they're Zumba colors.
They're Zumba colors. If you guys don't know Zumba, it's an exercise company, and they usually put out like, I mean, there's stuff like their videos and stuff. They don't really honestly do that well. So I was kind of surprised when these did okay, but they are in really good condition still. So obviously the person that wore them didn't exercise a lot. So, but like I said,
remind me of a Nike Air Max shoe. Yeah,
a little bit. So I don't know. I'm thinking probably around $40 on these guys as well. So not too bad. Pick up there.
Maybe we'll pair it with the Zumba video.
I kind of was thinking that, but I don't know. Some people might just want them because the colorway. So I don't know. But you found these.
I did. I found these Uggs, of course, insulated there. Traction's really good. Then I showed Babe here, and she wanted it for himself. So I'm like, well, it resells for $65. Like, nope, mine. I'm like, okay.
Mine. So normally I would not wear Uggs because my feet get extremely hot, especially at night, but I mostly wear sandals during the day, and once in a while it'll get me into wearing some socks with some shoes. But but here, living here in Indiana, the weather is so much different. We are going to be in for it with the fall and the winter, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be begging to wear these type of boots, these type of insulated shoes. So we shall see. But I definitely want to keep these. They're in great condition, and I just, I'd probably figured that I'd be buying them anyways at some point, so might as well keep them. And we paid $10 for them.
Yep, $9.99.
Yeah, $10 for boots. So I'm excited about those. Thanks, honey.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I was gonna resell them, but not this time.
Yeah, so I've got 2 more items from that store. They were actually 2 of my favorite things that I picked up. And so the first one is this Canon PowerShot camera. Now, they had it in the glass case. Not everything in their glass cases are like expensive items or things that they think are expensive. They kind of highlight different things, but they did have this one for $20. It was not on sale, unfortunately. It was Canon, and I'm a Canon user, so I know to always look up Canon, especially the PowerShots. Point and shoots can do really well right now with all the craze. I don't know what it is, but anyways, this has the box. It has the CD on all the paperwork here, and then obviously the camera and the cords, strap, another another cord. So it does not have a memory card, but it had the lady actually was really nice, and she went and found some batteries so I could test it. It was just 2 AA's. It did come on, and so I was able to test a little bit of it. But yeah, so it does work, and it's in pretty good condition. There's a little wear on the top, so not too bad. But like I said, we did pay up for this guy, and I would think we'd probably make at least $60. No, actually we'll be selling it for around $60, so we'll probably profit around $40. So not something every day that I would pick up, spend $20 to make $60 on. But the big incentive for me is this is gonna sell really quick. I think there was just as much listed as there was sold. So that means it's like almost 100% sell through rate, which means it's gonna sell quick. Anytime one gets up there, it sells. So like I said, return on investments, you know, not huge, it's good, but it will sell quick, and that's what we like, quick flips. So
Quick flips.
quick flips. And then the last thing that I picked up, I was just kind of waiting around because my daughter was still kind of shopping. He was going through things, and so I was just kind of looking on the shelves.
I remember this one right here. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I wonder what these are. And they are actually Allen Edmonds. So if you do not know this brand, learn this brand. They don't all do well. It depends on the style. And this one actually has the name Randolph, which is the name of the shoe. It's not the name of the person that owned the shoe. So at first I kind of thought that, because I'm not huge, or I don't have huge knowledge on Allen Edmonds. I know to look them up.
I don't know them either.
But we will definitely do some more research. But some of these shoes can go for like $150. Or more. I was looking at this style, and I don't know if I found this exact color. I might have found the brown, but I think they're around $150, $160. So
the brown ones?
yeah, so these are black, and we'll shine them up really nice. They're actually in really good condition, so not too bad.
Yeah.
They've definitely been worn. But yeah, so this was an awesome pickup, and I believe these were $6.99, and it was pink, so they were half off. So they had been sitting in the store for who knows how long, at least a week, before they switched the color.
Yeah.
And yeah, so in the cart they went for us. So
Right.
that was it. That was it for the haul. But I thought we did pretty good. We got a
That's
lot
good.
of personal items this time.
Yeah, and a lot of good stuff to resell.
Yeah, a lot of good
It
resale.
evened out.
Yeah, it was awesome. I always love going to Sullivan. It's a trek, it's a trip. We usually go with our daughter and grandson, so it's a lot of juggling him. But he does great. He loves Lolo. He loves to shop with him a lot. But we did trade off this time.
Yeah.
So he got some doses of me and Mom, mostly me and you, because he does better. But yeah, so it was awesome. This was a great haul.
Yeah,
So,
that'll definitely be a weekly trip for sure.
yeah, that is going to be in our weekly, what do they call them?
Rotation.
Rotation.
Or
Yeah,
like,
between.
what do you call the better word for it? I don't know, route maybe?
Yeah. So we've got a couple stores that we really enjoy and that do really well for us that we'll be putting in our weekly route. So 2 to 3 days a week we try to go out and thrift.
Yep.
So that is it. That is all we have for you today. We hope that you enjoyed all of our not only personal stuff, or not only our eBay stuff, but also our personal stuff. We hope.
You learned something new.
Yep. And don't forget to like,
Comment.
subscribe, and
Oh gosh.
and ring our bell. Until next time,
Until we trip again. See
you on the flip side.
Or is it catch you on the flip side? Or is it remind me on the flip side?